Hope all of you are doing well today. Today, we are going to discuss questions and answers on the vocabulary of the home domain. On the vocabulary playlist, I have uploaded one video on the home domain that discusses the concept and the basic idea of home. I had given the example of my own house to illustrate the actual picture of a house and words related to home or house. I had also explained the meaning of home and house in that video. So I will discuss possible questions and answers related to home and house straight away today. I had also said that once I make the conceptual video of a particular topic or domain vocabulary, I'll make a question and answer lesson just after that. So this video is just a response to that sequence. So you are listening to Ram Ratan Bola from western part of New Delhi. So now let's start our discussion on vocabulary on home. Before straightly talk about a question on home or house, let me introduce two questions which are indirectly related to our home or house. Also, in the previous video, I used to talk about questions at the first go and then answers later on, afterwards. So, but in this video, I'll discuss questions and answers simultaneously. So, here we go now. The first question is, can you describe your hometown? So, answer for this question, my hometown is a medium-sized city. It has got one of the largest tea estates of Assam and got its own manufacturing factory. It has one college. The city is well connected with the highway of Assam and with Eastern Indian Railway. People of the region produce their own foods, vegetables and fruits, and some people make the produce available for sale as well. Question number 2, where is your hometown located, or where is your hometown? So answer for this question would be, my hometown is in Gopur, which is in Assam. It is located to the north of Brahmaputra river. Question number 3, can you describe each room of your house? My house has 4 rooms, 3 bedrooms and a drawing room. The drawing room is the largest of all the 4 rooms. Bedrooms are spacious enough to fit in with or accommodate a bed, table, wardrobe, free space to move around inside each room. The drawing room has been made a little bit huge so that it is spacious for our guests to sit in there, and also during special occasions or ceremonies, guests can also be hosted there, and that's why this room has got one extra bed, sofas, table, chairs and stools, foliage and indoor plants. Now question number 4. What does the outside of your house look like? Answer for this question would be, from a structural point of view, it has got a rectangular architectural design. We have many trees and plants nearby my house and all across the plot boundary, and because of this, it gives a nice view of my house, despite the fact that my house is in a village. Question number 5, which one is your favorite room? Answer, my favorite room is my bedroom. It is my favorite room because it gives me a separate space to rest, to ponder at an ideal time or free time, and also it gives me space for my study. And my bedroom is where my identity is getting its actual transformation from inside of me. Question number 6, how long have you been away from your home? Answer for this question would be, I have always been away from my home since my childhood, maybe when I was 7 years old. Question number 7, how long have you lived where you are living now? Answer, I have been living here in this building for the last 2 years. Question number 8, how many different homes have you lived in so far? Answer, I have lived in quite many different homes in my life. So I have lived in around 11 different homes in different places at different times. Which one did you like the best and why? Answer, I like my own house and the current one where I am living on rent because my home in my hometown is constructed in a beautiful place. It has a lot of trees and plants, and about this one, it is also beautifully constructed with all facilities, and the best part is that location is good for study here. And in front of this rental home, we have a few trees as well in front. What changes would you like to make to your home? Answer for this question, there is no change required for my home. And however, I want to make some addition to the beautification of my home, and this can be done by decorating with more foliage, plants, and keeping more flowers in pots. Question number 10. Which room do you spend the least time in? I spend the least time in the kitchen because I go to the kitchen only for food and water. Question number 12. Which room do you spend the most time in? Answer for this question, I spend the most time in my bedroom because I sleep there and I do my study in the bedroom. My bedroom has got space for my study. Question number 13. Who are your neighbors? Answer, my immediate neighbors are my elder brother, who is my mom's brother's son, and another one is my friend's brother's house. Question number 14. Do you have a good relationship with your neighbors? Or another way, do you get along well with your neighbors? Answer, yes, I have always maintained a good relationship with my neighbors. So question number 15 now, who lives with you, or who do you live with? I live with my wife in this apartment, in this building. Question number 16, what is the color of your front door? Answer for this question would be, it is a dark brown. Question number 17, what kind of housing would you prefer? Answer, I like single family house or detached house. And I also like the condominium type of house. Question number 17, what is your dream house? Answer, I want to have one more house with a ground floor and a story above it in my hometown. Question number 18, do you like to keep pets in your home? Yes, I do. I love to keep pets in my home, especially dogs and rabbits. Number 19, do you have electricity connection in your hometown? Answer for this question would be, yes, I do. It is a government utility service like we use in Delhi or any other states. Number 20, how could you live without electricity? Or could you make your own electricity? Answer for this question, I cannot imagine life without electricity. Earlier, when the electricity used to go off, we used to light up lamps. But now we have a solar panel fitted on our roof as a backup, and we do not have problems nowadays. Now let me give some word meaning retrieved from online dictionary. Number 1, illustrate, to show the meaning or truth of something more clearly, especially by giving examples. Domain, a specified sphere of activity or knowledge. Number 3, straight away, immediately. Number 4, sequence, a particular order in which related things follow each other. Number 5, simultaneously, at the same time. Number 6, transformation, a complete change in the appearance or character of something or someone. Number 7, hometown, the town or city that a person is from, especially the one in which they were born and lived while they were young. And then childhood, the time when someone is a child. Number 9, go off. If light or electricity or a machine goes off, it stops working. Solar panel, a panel designed to absorb the sun's rays as a source of energy for generating electricity or heating. Number 12, panel. A flat, usually rectangular part or a piece of wood, metal, cloth, etc. that fits into or onto something larger. 13. Single family house or detached house. A single family house means a residential building consisting of one dwelling unit designed and arranged for use by one family or one nuclear family. Condominium. A building or complex of buildings containing a large number of individually owned apartments, flats, or houses.